Hey guys, let's see what Tox plays.
Today, Tox plays the Knights of the Frozen Throne Adventure. Hey guys, Tox here, and I made a little mistake. As you can probably tell, my lips are not synced up to what I am saying right now, and that is because somehow, before this video, I hit the switch on my mic off. Um, anyway, I'm playing the final match against the Lich King, and I'm playing as Priest. The special ability that the Lich King has against the priest is that he makes it so that the priest cannot emote. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's very silly. Basically, priests don't have a disadvantage. So I made this deck I made a quest priest because healing's important in this match, and I thought it just made sense to build a regular deck. I mean, I made some changes. I put a lot of AoE because I want to be able to destroy everything. Originally, I was thinking I was going to go for a Divine Spirits Inner Fire combo, but decided against that. Just threw in some Death Rattles, Nazoth, and yeah, it turned out pretty well. Right here, I actually got a really nice curve. I got the Loot Hoarder on as a draw on turn 2. I remember saying that was a nice top deck. And I'm trading here. At first, I know there's such a timer in this match, but I felt like trading was better because I just didn't want to keep. I hate the anti-magic shell. It is so annoying. Thinking about it now, it probably made no sense to do that trading because I have so much AoE. I'd rather them trade off my guys, and then I can just AoE the board and then bring more guys out. But, I won, so I guess I can't say I played incorrectly. That's not true. You can definitely play incorrectly and still win. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I've never narrated over one of my plays before. I usually just narrate as I go. This is a little different for me. I hope you're enjoying it. I used Holy Nova. I know later on I was like, well, I should have maybe saved that for the Frostmourne phase. Well, when we get there, I realized that was not necessary. I got a pretty lucky top deck there as well. Yeah, I guess I did get kind of lucky with this match a couple times, but I still think it's a lot easier than any of the other ones, and especially after playing it right after Mage, which I spent hours recording. Mage is just so much RNG, and I was just so happy when it was finally done. You might see that I put a little intro on that one because I knew I didn't want to record that intro for 4 hours every single time I started over. The intro was recorded at like 10 something, and this one, or not this one, but the Mage, the second, right after the intro, it's like 2 o'clock or something. I did take a break for lunch and stuff, but it took me probably 3 hours of just trying and trying and trying. Maybe less than 3, but let's see. So yeah, that was the amazing top deck that I didn't even think about. I put that in there because I know that Lich King ends up with a ton of cheap minions. I thought it would be good board clear early on. I didn't even think about applying it to the Frostmourne phase, but it ended up working beautifully. I actually only have one of those in my deck, so even luckier that I got it. But at the end, I go to my deck list and change it, and the change should be reflected in the deck list down below in the description. I was hesitant on using I was gonna call him Varian. He's not Varian. He's Anduin. I just am bad with names. Oh, Lillian Voss. Don't want to play him because I'm pretty sure Lich King his class, spells from his class are just coins. So if I had turned that in, I would have just gotten 4 coins for all those spells I had. So I just made a note of not playing that at all. I was hesitant on playing Anduin because it was just going to kill 2 guys. I thought maybe if he got an anti-magic shell spell, it would be better use there. But I also knew that earlier I got to start pinging things, the better. I was trying to decide here whether I should start just pinging face a ton or pinging to clear the board. And like here, it might have been good to ping off one, Blizzard ping off the other, and then I could attack, but I decided against that. I don't know why. I think maybe that was the wrong choice, but I do end up taking lots of damage from the hero power. I think at the end he does either 9 or 10 damage to me with his hero power. Yeah, having Quest Priest really made a difference. Without that heal, I don't think I would have made it. Again, I put lots of board clears in here, so just once Lich King actually runs out of cards in his hand, there's not a lot for him to do. He played a Bone Mare without anything to target, which was nice. I think really keeping the board clear really was just, it made the match a lot easier. And yeah, I wanted to play Lillian Vaz here. I was like, nope, can't do that. But that was also just quite lovely, getting 3 cards and some armor. Actually, I guess that armor, I wasn't about to die after my heal, but I would have died in another 2 turns, I think. And, every bit of health and armor here really helped. I actually forgot that I picked up that healing potion. I must have been thinking about playing the Zoth and not paying attention, so it's good to know that I had that extra healing. I get to a point where, see, I counted my cards here, made sure I only had 9 once I got my quest, so I wouldn't mill, and then I played it, and then I was like, I am going to get 4 cards when everything dies, and then everything died. And so I end up milling a couple of cards here. Loot Hoarder's not a big deal. The next one, I forget what it was. It wasn't, yeah, Tertullian Shellraiser would have been nice, but it wasn't amazing. At this point, it was really like, I just need to keep moving, keep pushing, keep doing damage. Yeah, I cleared here again. And I just played Cold Wraith because I wanted to have more space in my hand. I was going to ping. Maybe I did ping. No, I didn't. I played Cold Wraith. I hate milling. And I later thought, oh, what if I needed that 2 damage? But I didn't. So here I calculate, okay, I've been dealt 7, I'm going to be dealt 8 next turn, I'm at 10 health. I can survive with 2 health and then play Amara, which might have been a bit of a risk, but again, I'm trying to conserve as much health as I can because I know his hero power is ramping up, and I still have 40 health to go. So, but as you just saw, he played Bone Mare on nothing. He has only 1 card in hand, and he's really not doing a whole lot each turn, so... I meant to trade here, and I didn't. I went face with both, which is not a big deal. Or I think I meant to ping it and then go face with my minions. Either way, I meant to kill that little frost guy, and I forgot. And then I was like, oh, well, I've got a taunt in Amara, so it's not a big deal. So now he's starting to take some damage. I'm at 31. And I think I squeak out lethal right here, actually. Which I didn't realize I had just by, yeah, even when I attacked with my last guy, I hadn't realized I had lethal. In fact, now that I see it, I just attacked with Sylvanas. I traded, and I could have just attacked in straight with that. I had lethal on board at the beginning of the turn, and I totally missed it, so. Anyway, that was it. The final Lich King battle. I think I'm done fighting him for quite a while. I might come back to him a couple sets later when everything is power crept a little more. But I don't know. That was... fighting him 9 times was just kind of tiring. Alright, Shadow Reaper Anduin, the young prince's body dissolved into shadow. I see it all now, he said, his eyes burning with blue flame. I have been so naive. Yep, and then we get to see the last rune light up. And the sword... sword has a cool animation now. I'm guessing permanently. I haven't gone back in since I've done it, but it's got this nice flame. And then Arthas is unlocked. The first thing I go and do is I go to my collection and I favorite him. And then I go to the deck list. So you'll see that in a second. As I mentioned earlier, I make one change to the deck list, which includes adding another one of the kill all the two attack things. But that's about it. I haven't done this recording over a bit. I think the timing is going to be a little bit off here. So before we get there, and I have to quickly shut it off. Well, there's a deck list. It's going to be hard to see, but I'm going to have it in the... is it always hard to see? I'm like watching the video now through the editor, and it's harder to read everything than I realized. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this whole series. I went on the spiel about you guys going on an adventure with me, but it actually kind of has been. I don't know if... I seem to have been discovered, and like... my first 4 videos, and my subscriptions have like quadrupled. I've got thousands of views. It actually was quite an amazing 2 days for me. So thank you to all the returning subscribers and to all the new subscribers, and anyone else who's watching this. Just thank you. Yeah, even if you didn't subscribe, just thank you for watching. Thank you for being a viewer, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. As always, Tox out. Thank you for joining me in the finale of my adventure to the Frozen Throne. If you would like to go to the previous video, you can click on it on the left, or you can go to the playlist up above to pick from any of the videos of this adventure. I would love it if you subscribed. Feel free to comment, like, or dislike this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, as always, for watching. Tox out.